Hey guys, it's Tarot Tuesday time. Waiting for everybody to get in. Waiting for everybody. Hey! Come on, y'all. Hey guys, come on in here. Hello, hello, hello. It's Tarot Tuesday time. Hey everybody. Oh, it's your first time on here. Welcome, welcome. We have fun. Let everybody get in here. Oh, with all the truth bombs. I love you too, dear. I'm glad you're here. I hate to be so honest, but then again, I don't, because, it's the truth that gets us where we need to be. It's a lot of people out here that don't want to be honest. But the thing about that is, they don't look at the fact that, and a lot of people don't look at this. They like to listen to people who don't tell the truth, but who just keep them on this cycle and just feed them this promise, of this fairy tale. And they never look at the fact that it's not happening. And I'm just the type of person that, I enjoy things actually happening. I believe in as above, so below. That if it is what it seems to be in the higher realms, then I feel like I should be able to bring that down into the below. So my as above doesn't refuse to coincide with my as above and my so below don't refuse to coincide with one another. You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of why I teach the things to get people in alignment where things actually happen, because I don't know about y'all, but astral relationships are not fulfilling, uh, just completely fulfilling. And, where that's just enough for me. So I think I want to use some of this new deck a little bit today. I think I'm gonna use some of this. Now, let me tell you guys one thing. Like when, cause some of you are new here. So like when I'm doing, this is called Indigo something, Indigo Angels. So when you guys put up the questions, I don't see them in a full list, like where they're all there. I just see them, like I have to see it when it comes up, like it fades away. Okay, so I just look at it like this. If your question is meant to get answered, it will. Okay. Another thing, the rules, for those of you who don't know, is one question per person. So you can't be the same person coming back repeatedly asking questions, because we want to give other people a chance to get their questions answered, okay? So we'll see how I like going with this one. Alrighty. Dahan or Brian? Dahan has options. May even be sleeping with multiple people, or will. And I mean, it's based on if you decide with him, you can move forward with him, but he's not quite there yet where he will really want to be focused on one person. Now, what I get with Brian is, if you can be patient with him, the way he thinks a little bit will get on your nerves a little bit. But if you can be patient with him, um, there's a lot more that you can have with Brian. You'll learn a lot with him too about how special you are, what you really deserve. Okay. Should I move? Yep. Yep, you should. It's time for you to just get into a new space. You making this move is going to open up some new energies for you, new opportunities. There's some things that the universe already has lined up for you. So moving is a good thing for you. Don't be afraid. Like, it is like time for you to break away from old energies, things that are no longer serving you. And in where you are now, there's just a lot of things that it would benefit you to move away from. Okay? So you're supported universally in that move. So it's definitely a good idea because there's some things you need to leave behind. How does my twin flame feel about me? Definitely feels the emotional bond and the connection. Okay, feels like you two are eye to eye. That you see things eye to eye, that you can feel each other's cup. But then there's also, be honest, there's a part that where they kind of feel like you short yourself, like you don't know what you deserve, type of thing. Where they may feel kind of like you struggle a bit with your self-worth. But overall, they feel like things are changing. Okay. And they feel like there's some new awareness for them that's coming in, but it kind of happened in a shocking way. I'm just getting that something kind of happened with this connection, or something happened or is going to happen recently that kind of, that seemed bad, but it brought more of the truth up to the surface. And it's kind of like without that happening, even though it seemed bad, you guys wouldn't really be able to discover the true love that was really there. Okay. He's coming to a place, or this person is coming to a place of recognizing or recognition. But it's this recognition that I'm getting. It's kind of this recognition is causing them to kind of give less in some way. It may appear that way to you or seem that way to you. But it's really because this recognition is kind of giving them pause, which is totally normal. So don't feel like it's something that's like how can I say it? Like something bad. Because it's really not. Will I find love? You're welcome, dear. Okay. I'm getting that you still have some getting in balance with your own masculine and feminine energies, and you have to make a decision. What I'm getting, the kind of the thing, the issue for you, is like you have to make a decision within yourself that you really want love. And what I mean by that is you want it enough to let go of looking at it through rose-colored glasses, through seeing it as a fantasy or a fairy tale. You have to be ready to get real. About the what love really entails, what it really is, the processes and the things that it's going to require of you. So I'm getting that it's not that love is not there for you and that love is really a problem for you or that you're really being held off from it. It's just that you haven't decided that you want it bad enough to let go of the fantasy in order to get into making it real, which means looking at what it's going to require of you and looking, seeing it in a real way that can actually make it something real versus it just being a dream or being this fantasy or this fairy tale. It's like if you can really want it bad enough to get real, it's there for you. But this is the reason that it's not, why you're not there is because of the balance that you need to come into with your own feminine and masculine energies. I'm getting that your masculine energy is completely off. Okay, so you're imbalanced into the feminine. And you're going to need that balance of the masculine. That's actually the part that will pull your head out of the clouds when it comes to love, where you can ground it into the physical reality. The masculine energy within us helps us bring things down into the physical reality. It keeps us from just keeping things up in the clouds where it's never actually going to manifest, but it's just there in the other realm. You can bring it down, but you got to get that balance within yourself because it's definitely available for you. I don't feel anything in your energy where it's like, there's some real reason that it's not happening for you other than this. So just decide that you're really ready for it and you want it bad enough and you got it. Okay, what does he feel about me? Loves you, but he's exhausted. He's exhausted. He feels like it's like a constant battle, like it's always something. Mentally, it's just kind of exhausting for him, and he doesn't know what to do. Let's see here. He's exhausted with your self-worth issues, your self-esteem issues, that he feels like completely wears him out. And this is where you may be requiring from, like trying to get from him things you need to validate within yourself. And it just wears him out mentally, physically, emotionally. He loves you. He feels like there's something, his feelings here are real towards you, okay? But he struggles with what to do about things in the physical, how to handle things, how to proceed going forward, because it is like he wants some type of union with you, but your issues, your self-esteem, your self-worth issues kind of get in the way. This is what's getting in the way. So you're exhausting him, girlfriend, because he loves you, So the issue that he has is he kind of gets stuck between a rock and a hard place, because it's like, I love her, but she is wearing me out. I can't, what can I do? I can't win for losing. That type of energy. So you have him stuck. So you really want to get into realizing that a lot of the things that's going on between the two of you, you're causing, and you don't know it. Okay? So he's still by your side. He still has some loyalty to you. He's not really going anywhere, but he's tired of you, girl. Libra man, yes or no? No problem, love. Mwah. Interesting. Okay, we got some stuff going on here, girlfriend. Okay, so you asking me the question, Libra man, yes or no? And you don't see this situation clearly, love. What's going on here is it could be a yes. It's meant to be a yes, but it's going in the direction of a no because of your self-love. It's meant to be a yes, but you don't feel safe. You still have some issues where you actually are afraid of a blissful, happy, high vibration union with somebody. Okay? You're more in your masculine energy. You're needing to bring in a little bit more of your feminine energy. You are afraid, and this could have something to do with some things that you've gone through in the past, or it's some type of pattern that you're running in your relationships where you are acting like you want it, but then if it gets right there for you, you're going to self-sabotage and create something that creates separation, something that helps you get distance. So you actually want the distance on a subconscious level, and you don't realize that. So then you keep thinking it's the other person that's creating the distance when it's you. And it's coming from ways that you don't fully love yourself. And so it creates this kind of like a pattern where you don't really feel that you don't feel safe enough to allow true love or deep connection with somebody else. So and this is what I mean too, you're not open enough. You don't speak from your heart, because you're always trying to keep things safe. So this can appear like you not wanting to appear vulnerable enough, too vulnerable. So you try to appear a little bit stronger, or you might act like you don't care when you do. And you're doing all of these things because of you're not loving yourself enough to be able to allow love to happen for you. So that's really the issue here, because if you continue on this path, it's gonna be a no. But I'm telling you, it was supposed to be a yes. So you have to make the decision on if you're gonna do the work to have the yes, or if you're gonna continue on the path that you've been on and end up with a no, where this doesn't work. Hi. Will my business be successful? No problem, love. Will my business be successful? Honestly, the business can be successful, but I'm getting that you are kind of in your way. Like you're fighting against yourself when it comes to things really unfolding the way that they need to within the business. For one thing, you're trapping yourself with thinking about it too much. So like, this is what I'm getting, okay? You know how if we want something, we need to open our hand. Like, say for instance, I want somebody to give me something, right? And I'm saying, give it to me. But I'm saying it like this: give it to me with my hand closed. It's like I can't. I'm trying. You know, it's like that with you when it comes to this business, okay? You're not really you're not as open to it as you think you are. You're trying to wrestle it to the ground. See, you're trying to force it to be successful. Instead of, this is forcing it to be successful. Like, you know, give it to me before I punch you with this fist. It's like, but instead of doing that, you can open your hand and say, I'm going to allow it to come in. I'm not going to try to wrestle it to the ground. I'm going to relax. I'm not going to, you know, you have to get your mind out of being so rigid about it and thinking about it so much. You're making it where you're getting out of balance. Then it's not allowing you to be the leader that you need to be in order to make things happen, because you're actually getting out of balance to where you're actually getting rigid and you're starting to close your energy off from receiving the abundance. So if you can get out of that, you know, that's really the only thing there is you're fighting against what you say you want. So a good way to do that is this is just a pointer. Get into just gratitude. Be grateful and just have gratitude for what's coming in. Even if it seems like it's not a lot, or it doesn't seem like everything that you want, when that happens, the fact that you want to force it is going to make it continue to be that way. If you can just open your hand and say, I'm grateful for everything that comes in. I'm going to allow this to happen. I'm not going to worry about it. I trust that it can happen. You actually allow it to flow into you more. Because what I'm seeing is the universe trying to give to you, and your hand is like this. I just get this type of energy. Like, give it to me. It's like, open your hand. What is he hiding, please? What is he hiding? Let's see. What is he hiding? 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 The fact that he's not sure. He's not really sure about this situation. He feels that there's a chemistry. He feels an attraction. He feels some magnetism. But he's not really sure about this. He's weighing his options. He's trying to see if this is really the best thing for him. He's still open to possibilities. And so he's hiding that. What is he hiding? He's hiding the fact that he, in a sense, he manipulates you a little bit mentally, in order to keep control of the situation, because he knows he's not really sure, like where he hasn't made that firm decision. He hasn't fully committed to it inside of himself. And so he keeps making sure that he controls the situation and the way you're thinking about it, so that you don't get so far away from, like, where you can while he can kind of keep you around, while he figures it out. So that's really the truth of it. That's the part that he's hiding. He wants you to think that he's more sure than he is, so that when he gets sure, if he's choosing you, you're not gone. So he's a little bit manipulative. Is he awakening on his traveling abroad? Is he awakening on his traveling abroad? Yes, he is, but he's coming to a place where he is awakening, but it's getting him to a place of feeling like he needs to make some decisions. He's re-questioning his life choices, what he wants to choose. But yeah, he is having hey you okay, I'm sorry. He is having some awakening that's kind of causing him, he's going through some self-acceptance right now. And looking at what he really wants to create, what his true desires are. That's what I'm getting. He's coming into some awakening about what his true desires are. And it's pushing him to a place where he feels like he's going to have to make some decisions soon. Okay? Has Aries man moved away for good? A little bit of disappointment there. Let's see. What is this here he's trying to manifest? Okay. Honestly, I'm getting a yes. But here's the thing, okay? This is kind of doing something for him. This move was actually a good thing for him because it's kind of like he's going through a time where his whole world feels like it crumbled. I get that he was disappointed. He was disappointed. He was after the fact, right? But because things didn't necessarily seem like the way he envisioned it, but it's causing him to have to look at some things within himself that he would not have been able to look at if he had not made this decision. Okay? If it had not been so disappointing, if things didn't seem the way that they did, it's giving him more strength, more power to kind of come into who he truly is. So even though there was some level of disappointment that would normally make a person feel like they want to go back, that's not really happening for him because he's grateful for what he got out of these experiences and the way things kind of was all different than the way he envisioned it. Okay? So I don't get a coming back because of that. Because he actually is grateful for what he's gotten from making that decision and making that move. Will this Cancer guy reach out to me? No. What I'm getting here is he feels like he kind of moved on from things that he felt just weren't a part of his path or that would no longer serve him. He feels like he's made some kind of firm decisions about where he's at. So I'm getting that he's kind of actually in a good place, like within his life. He's feeling good about his life. And he's put some things down, like he doesn't have any movement towards you in any way. It's like he's trying to heal, like he has something else that he may be focused on or trying to heal another relationship, but he's like focused in a way that he feels content with, and that was a very firm decision for him. So honestly, the best thing for you to do is free yourself from that, okay? Because he's kind of firm in making that decision and he feels good about it. What is Scorpio man's true intentions? He wants to win. Let's see. He's on. I mean, he's serious. He's serious about you. Okay. His true intentions is to. It's like he wants to see what happens, but he does have in his mind something serious. Okay. But he's trying to keep in mind that. How can I say it? That it needs to grow. Okay, so I'm getting it like this. He feels like this is kind of still in a budding or new stage, but he feels like it has this potential to be something really solid. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. He has some his thinking alters from this. If you're feeling like you're seeing some wishy-washiness with him, let me tell you what it is. It's not that he lying or his intentions aren't real or his intentions aren't what they're saying they are. Because I feel like you were picking up this something feels inconsistent to you. But let me tell you what the inconsistency is, because it's not actually that his intentions are the bad thing. And that's where you're getting nervous. Like, well, what are his true intentions? I'm gonna tell you what it is. His intentions are perfectly good. And he wants something real. He feels good about it. He feels like this will be a victory for him. But what happens is he starts thinking a little different and questioning things when he sees some certain things in you. He never feels that before he sees certain things where you're not loving yourself enough, or like your self-esteem, or like insecurity or something along that type of energy. Okay, when he starts seeing some of that, that is the thing that makes him nervous. So it kind of shifts his thinking where he'll be like, wait a minute. Any other time, he doesn't feel that way. So you're actually bringing about the inconsistency that you're kind of worried about. Or, you know, where you're thinking it has something to do with his intentions, and it doesn't. It has something to do with you making him think differently for a moment. Okay? So that's just something to think about, okay? So that's Tarot Tuesday, guys. Time is up. Remember, guys, if you wanted questions answered that you couldn't get answered, you can go to the Instant Go app under Divine Tarot, and you can ask me questions there. You know, it's like $6.99 a question, and you can get the answer to your questions, okay? Other than that, I will see you guys next Tarot Tuesday. No problem, love. Thank you for coming. I have fun with you guys. I look forward to it. So we had a good time. We got some question answered. Love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Love you. Love you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, everybody. No, thank y'all. I could have been sitting here by myself. Don't nobody even show up, you know? Oh, that would have hurt my feelings. I'd have really felt like I don't know. Thanks, guys. I'm going to get off here because I know how. Y'all know every week I was kind of stuck on here. Takes one to know one, boo. Mwah. Love y'all. Love y'all. They are feeling better. Thank you. Thank you. You guys have a fabulous week. Lots of love. Bye. And see, I just talked smack about knowing how to get off here. See there? See there? Talking stuff. Bye, guys.